Yeah, y'all. Listen, I just wanted to come on live and tell everybody thank you so much for donating to a good cause. I don't know if how many of y'all caught the live the other day, but we had a brief live a reach out for a good person that's kind of in our sector on YouTube that had an unexpected last minute you know you could say financial element occur, and and so we raised a little bit of money, and some a few good people donated, you know what I'm saying. And I like to tell everybody that the deal was the funds that were raised, right, that I was going to match up to, we reached the goal, up until we reached the goal of $150. That's what it was. That was the goal. And that's what we've reached essentially. So I'm going to match that money that was raised, which was essentially half. It was half of 150. So I'm going to match that, and that will make it 150. And so as soon as I get a few things taken care of, I'm going to deliver that portion of the funds also, the part that I'm matching. So I wanted to thank everybody for that. It's give and take around here, around these parts. You give and you take, and so I don't have a problem giving, because I also take, or I receive also myself, in a lot of different ways. By the way, thanks to my subscribers, members, people that donate through the Cash App, and through, not the Cash App because I don't use Cash App, but through the super chats and all of that stuff, I actually got my first payment out of YouTube as well. You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Uh, don't get me wrong, I'm not getting rich, you know what I'm saying? But it's good also to be able to, manage your time in that way. Nobody has endless amounts of time, but donating your time for a good for a good cause here and there, no matter what it is a worthy thing to do. But it's also good to sometimes get a little tip here and there when you do that. You see what I mean? And so I appreciate that also. And as long as the ethics and the morals are there, I think it's a good thing. So I appreciate the support from everybody. Two of the people that donated, I don't know, if I don't want to mention everybody's name, but I know Donnie was one. Donnie told me, you know what I'm saying? So Donnie, big up to you, brother. Hey, and magically, guess what? See, we reached the goal. That was interesting. That's interesting. Um, I'll just say another wonderful woman, because I didn't actually ask if I could mention, but a wonderful sister also uh, gave a very nice donation as well. And, so I want to say thank you to that sister, and to anyone else who donated. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to check out the PayPal a little later today and see what it do. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to let folks know, thank you so much, and that's going to mean a lot, because think about this. We did a program. I did a program not too long ago. As a matter of fact, let me pull it up. I mean, we try to do some. I try to do some insightful lives over here, from time to time, and let me just pull this one up right here, so you could see for yourself. Let me go over here. Though they talking about Trump right now, but let me go. It's going to be a Trump day and trial. So hurrah, hurrah for Trump. But let me see here. We try to do some lives, like, so here it is. Look, help me raise $150. I don't know if y'all can see that up on here, up on the screen. It's this one to the right. So we put that out. That was 2 days ago. So basically we got that. We got half of that. I'm going to match the other half. Um, and so together, that's it. That's a wrap. But we try to do some other interesting lives. And one, speaking about this live, one of them that's really international that my folks in the US should listen to, pay attention to, and it's where we did a comparison on pricing of goods, right? And let me see something here. Can I just type it up here? Oh no, I got to go here. I got to say here, um, mobile. Let me see what happens if I type it. Look at this. You see what came up? You see that? This is one live. Americans pay 75% more for mobile and internet service. And see, now this is where raising of these funds come in because this $150, where do you think this $150 is going to? We talking about an hour or two of an international phone call, to put that out there. That's it. It's an American. An American pays this much. That's what an American is paying. My service, I pay $14 a month. I get 5 hours roaming internet. I get a couple of hours. No, I get all EU phone conversation. I can call anybody in the EU for nothing, right? And when I call the US, I have some limited US automatic, you know, time I can speak, right? I believe it's something like 2 hours automatic, even though I don't use it. Well, American company decided that American citizen, just by happenstance, who didn't have international calling on their service, of all things, it doesn't come automatically. They don't get a discount or discounted rate, or they don't even get nothing for nothing. That's just that call just going to be $150. Why not? That makes perfect sense. I mean, you are American. You should be the one carrying the backs of everyone else financially while nobody else on earth pays that, right? You should be special in your own category of fairness, right? Wrong. So some people got together over here and we decided, man, we're going to do something about that now. And hopefully people learn from it. So, folks, what we got out of this is that this is a real issue. This is an actual real thing that goes on. How you get treated is not necessarily how other people get treated. Don't believe it. Do you think what the existence you're living is a fair one? Do you think it's fair? Take a look around and find out how fair it is. Compare it to some other countries. Find out what other countries are doing and ask yourself, how do I fit into this on the scale? You know? Am I experiencing, the upper upper 50%, or am I in the lower 50%, or am I just, what am I? What's fair to me? What am I worth? So over here we try to ask those questions from time to time just to get a balanced view of it. You know what I'm saying? And to get people to go on record about what their views are, just to speak about it. It's okay to say, damn, I've been getting screwed over. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to say that, because the next thing that comes is, what am I going to do about it? That's the next conversation that comes. And doing something about it is where you want to be. And if saying I'm getting a raw deal helps you get to the second part of what am I doing about it, then I'm willing to have that first statement. I'm willing to make that statement any day of the week. I would like to know where I'm getting messed over. You see what I'm saying? So we try to have those conversations. So thank you to everybody that played a part in raising some money, because this thing got real, really fast. It got big and it got, exploitive, but luckily that issue is under wraps now. So I appreciate everybody. Look, Donnie, you asked about this on Saturday. I'm sorry, is when the new schedule is out for this program here. What foods are banned in Europe but not in the USA, and why? I'm gonna put that in the link. Everybody that happens to hear this short stream can peep it. Next live is on Saturday. Exactly. So here we go. Boom. There we are. and it's going to be Saturday. Let me see. I got to check out the time. In mid Saturday, it's going to be during. That will be something like I think 10 a.m. Saturday, right, in Eastern Standard Time for the U.S. folks. But there it is. The link is there, and so folks can check it out. And we're going to be looking into some of the products. It's not only foods, but some other things. Anything that is, that Americans get on a regular, and it's been banned in other countries. And we're going to talk about why. But we're going to start off particularly with the food products, the things that are on the shelves that people should be aware of. And it goes back to the question, like, you know, how well do you have it? How fair is it where you are in the world? Are you getting a raw deal? Why are the prices like this? Why are the ingredients like this? um why does somebody else have health care, universal health care, and I don't in my country? Why does somebody use these products on the shelf in this country and in my country they don't? Vice versa. All those things, those comparisons that allow us to get a good idea where we sit in this whole picture, in this globe. Now, me myself, I had a trip that every time I go back to the US, because I'm American, right? But every time I go back to the US, I can't help but to notice different prices on different goods, and also different ingredients on different things in the stores. I can't help but to notice it. It's just something you find out about. And the last time of all things, I like salad, right? I like fresh salads. So even though I don't eat enough, I still love them. I eat a good portion of vegetables and fresh, particularly fresh salad every day. Pretty much. Um, Maybe 5 days a week at least I'm having a salad. But a decent one, like a menu size salad. But what I could say this is that I was in the US looking for some salad dressing, and I think it was Giant at the time. I don't know if they changed. It was either Safeway or Giant in DC. It was a big one, right? And I was looking for some salad dressing, and I came across one of my favorite salad dressings. And I brought that bad boy back to the crib in DC and was eating that salad, loved that salad. Woo! I was like, wow, man, I haven't had salad dressing like this in a long time. And you can't find that salad dressing where I am in Europe, right? You can't find it at all. So I just started get used to making my own vinaigrette dressing. But here was the one on the shelf. So I bought that, had it, loved it. And then about a week later, I just so happened to have this blood pressure checker around, right, in the crib. And I said, you know what? Let me test my blood pressure, just for the hell of it. And my blood pressure was high. And I couldn't figure out why was my blood pressure high. And then by coincidence, I went into the kitchen, and pulled out that salad dressing. Because I was like, how the hell can my blood pressure be high? I'm eating salads like crazy. Like, what sense does that make? I looked in the kitchen. I looked on this dressing, pulled the dressing out of the refrigerator, and I looked at the dressing. My God, the amount of salt that was in that dressing. I don't even want to tell you, but I believe it was above 8%. Like, that's crazy. Let me see something. 8%. I'm not bullshitting you. Look, I'm not bullshitting you. Tablespoon sodium. Oh my God. Even this shit. Sodium in salad. Let me just flip over to this because I don't want y'all to think I'm just making this shit up. I don't make things up like this. Like, I experience things, and this changes. This is a game changer because look, when you my age, I'm 54, right? Um, I'm trying to live my best life. I'm thinking about my retirement, things like this, and my health. I want to enjoy my retirement. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. 9% sodium. 9% sodium. This ain't even the salad dressing I was using, but what I'm saying to you is that this is the typical amount. This is the typical amount. Who 9%? You may as well just order some damn salt. Just say water my salt down with some other shit. This is salt level dressing. They may as well call this dressing salt. you know? Yo. And salt is more dangerous than sugar. You think sugar causing problems? Yo, between sugar in the products and salt in the United States of America as a preservative, and that ain't the only one preservative that's trouble. These are not the only things they putting in it that's troubling. It's not the only things. My God, you got a whole list of other things that's just up there on that shelf that looks innocent and doesn't have your welfare in mind. Doesn't want you living past 50. Damn near. You see what I mean? Every day that I don't live past 50, I clap. I celebrate. Um, as a black man, you got to know what the age of the average black male lifespan is. You got to know that as a male or a woman, even if you remove the black and the white, what do you think the expectation is? Let's see here. I mean, you got to calculate this. What? How much longer do women live in the USA? Let's just say USA, for example. Look at this. Men's lives are an average of 5.8 years shorter than women's lives. Okay. Now let's see here. Do black women let's go across the report. Let me blow this up because I can see this is real small. Okay. I want to see the numbers. I don't want to the hold on, let me do this. Control F. Okay, here we go. As a result of falling age specific mortality, life expectancy rose dramatically in the United States over the past century. Who cares? A century is 100 years, y'all. What about this generation? Final data 2003, most recent available, shows that the life expectancy at birth for the total population has reached an all time American high. Wow. 77.5 years, up from 49.2 years at the turn of the 20th century. See what I'm trying to tell you? Look, okay, great. When you look at that, the turn of the century is literally, they talking about 1910. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. Like they talking about 1901 type of shit. 18 even, 1890, 1880, you know? Now, so let's just get rid of that. Record high life expectancies were found for white males, 80.5 years. Now, why is that? Okay. And black females, 76.1. As well as for white males, 75. And black males, 69. 69 years? When does your retirement start? I mean, when does your retirement start? I prefer to compare these numbers to Europe, but there's also lacking data on when it comes to race in Europe, like black people versus white people. And I'm sure There might even be to some degree less. Who knows? I don't know. But I know 69 years. Damn, that means they trying to tell a brother roughly. I mean, when do you retire? When's the average retirement age? 63, 65. They trying to tell you you got 6 years, 3 years, between 6 and 3 years retirement. Like, you know. So I I look for the health. I like to cook it as much as I can at home. I don't like to eat out. I might eat out every once in a while, but what I eat, you know, I check. But I also limit it to just limiting eating out at just any old place in the first place, so that when I do, it's a exception. It's not a rule. Because I like to know what's going into my food, you know. Um, hey Andrea, there you go. Uh Donnie say, dang, I never mess with dressing. There you go, man. I mean, me either. I pick up the oil and vinegar myself and just do it like that, to be honest. And maybe a lemon. You know what I'm saying? Like oil, vinegar, and lemon, and the type of oil is also important too. Um, look at this, 65. That's what I'm saying, bro. Can y'all even see these numbers? Let me blow the numbers up more, because I don't think the numbers. Okay, summary. Now, if I go, there you go. I don't know if y'all can see this on the screen. Look, 65, that's retirement. 65. Well, you're expected to live till 69. So, congratulations. 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. That's 4 years, man. You got 4 years to enjoy. In combination with the decreasing fertility and life expectancy gains have led to a rapid aging of the American population. I suspect they didn't have. Well, anyway, I'll wait. As reflected by an increased proportion of persons aged 65 and older. Who the hell is that? Oh, really? Look at this. There's an increase of people 65 and older. But is that black men? Hmm. Somehow I'm not thinking it is. So for me, I'm pretty particular about this kind of stuff, and I like to know that what I'm getting value out of. I think, you know, I'm talking about being reasonable now. I'm not talking about being selfish, but just reasonable with just being fair to ourselves. I think black men need to be aware of these things, need to discuss these things, health, eating, and value. Black people, men and women, need to discuss those things. Um, Discuss, the pricing, the ingredients, and just the things we contribute to. Because look at this, for a person that lives to the age of 75, 63, retiring at 63 or 65, hey, that might be cool. But those numbers change. How cool that is changes on how long you live. And if your expectation to live, if there's a nuance to it that says, well, I'm expected to live till I'm 69, that may not be cool to those same people suddenly. They might be like, well, whoa, 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 that's not cool. I didn't expect that. And so we need to do the same thing. We need to say, be aware, so we can say, whoa, 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 this is not cool. Something got to give. Do I get access to retirement earlier than others since I won't live as long? Why should I have to pay in the same amount if I don't live as long? Yeah, that's what fair is about. The data, the numbers, how did the numbers add up? We need to be cautious about that. We need to reflect on that. We need to discuss those things. Um, and if it comes down to the type of foods we eat, we need to discuss those things too. But um, then we need to discuss, how much do we get paid? How much does the Whole Foods cost versus or is it Whole Foods? How much does the good food cost, the without all the additives, versus the food with all the additives? Does it cost more? Is it cheaper? Is it financially beneficial to me to eat bad food? Do I save a buck when I eat bad food? Or is it more expensive when I eat good, healthy food? We need to start asking those questions. The things that we use, damn, I mean, I hate to say it, but Jesus, look at this. I mean, yo, even well, I don't want to throw this down. I don't want to rub this in anybody's face anymore, but damn, yo, the easiest thing to do is to just right now, you know, all these corporations that are making up these rules for how these things go, yo, people need to check them. People need to check them because the government's job is to make sure you are living a very good life. That's their job, to make sure that you have the opportunity to live a great life. That's the government's job. They're collecting those tax dollars. So when it comes to regulating food and the prices of goods, who gets to retire at what age, that shit needs to work for people. That really needs to work. And if you got black men up here and the average expectation expectancy or life expectancy for a black man is 69 years old, then why the hell is retirement 65? That is no good. And why the hell is it 75 for somebody else? You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, why is the life expectancy 75 for somebody else and it's 69 for somebody else? Well, shouldn't the retirement change too? This is the whole point in the conversation about fairness and you know how we look and view data overall, nationally and internationally. But I hope those numbers appall people, and I hope the numbers inspire people. you know I want to live longer. I don't want to be a slave. um I don't want to be stuck, you know and when I get my retirement, I'm damn sure looking at where can I live, where I'm going to be able to maintain the best quality of life, a decent quality of life. And that's going to be, it's probably not going to be in Europe. I got to tell you that. It's probably not going to be in America. I got to tell you that. Because why the hell would I spend my retirement money paying for shit that other people pay less for? That would just make no sense. You see what I mean? I mean, if you got to pay for healthcare, at least the cost of healthcare can go down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna have to make a plan for that. I mean, I'm planning right now, but uh, these are things I think folks need to think about. And often, a lot of times, we don't. Some of us don't think about it until it's too late. You see what I mean? Our health, retirement, um, cost of goods, our rights. You know, our rights. Some of us are disappointed with the government, but then when you ask, are you voting? What are you demanding from your politicians? A lot of people are not informed. This is not a good strategy for a happy ending. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna just be lucky. You can't just rely on luck. You can rely on disappointment though, but you cannot rely on luck. You have to plan for certain types of unavoidable facts to confront you. You see what I mean? So folks need to really get engaged about some of these issues. And in any case, that's what I'm trying to do over here. So I appreciate everybody that comes out. Um, Once again, we raised the money. I got my little a few little things I need to take care of, and I'm going to be adding my I'm going to be matching the money that we raise and adding that, and all together right now, it seems like we complete at 150. So I appreciate everybody who took part in that, and I'm gonna see everybody. If I don't see you on a small little unexpected live, um, I will see y'all on Saturday. So everybody be good. I appreciate it. appreciate it. And we see y'all. Peace, everybody, and blessings.